All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Another great day in paradise. We're in the alive category. Kiltz is here. Sorry, I'm late. Good morning. 5:02. It's another beautiful day in the summer. Awesome. Jessica. Let's see. Carney Martinez. Puppy. All right. CNY. Our Kiltz. Dr. Kiltz. The Missing. Nightmare. Jason. Good morning. And to the Mighty Tribe. It's the 31st of January 23, GC, Carnivore Behavior. Are you behaving yourself, my friend? And sometimes I'm not. I'm doing the very best I can each and every day. And John L., good morning, my friend. How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for stopping in the Mighty Tribe. Let's see. Good morning. Don, let's see. Sandy, Nikan, Shaw, good morning. Keeping it simple as can be. All right, let's see. So, good morning to all. All right. A great day in the universe. Let's see who's in. All right, John, Leo, Kev, Rose. Good morning. Saying hello. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Wherever you're on this world, it's 31st of January in USA. Let's see, Malia Close. Is that it? Good morning. Biochem, good morning. Ahmed, oh my gosh, goes fast. Carney, good morning to you. Deaf and wish I can understand what you're talking about. It requests an interpreter. Unique turquoise. Good point. We need to have a way that these quick scenarios can be translated. I am so sorry, but we're working on it in all our modalities that we can make sure that people are able to listen, learn, and what we need to do. Why Instagram doesn't have an automatic interpreter in the system yet? It would be very nice if they had that for sure. Because all of us need to be able to communicate no matter where you are. Karen Jacobs, great day. Good morning from Mitten State. Where's the Mitten State? Dylan, how you doing? I'm great. Ancestors Foods. And we must be eating our ancestral foods. That's our nature, right? Our ancestors ate organ meats, fatty meat. They didn't eat seeds, legumes of any significance, rice, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk, grasses, right? They eventually went to the milk, but raw milk, right? Oxtail, I love it. All right. I've got my Gerolsteiner today. Good morning. Kiltz ice cream. Wasn't it great, Jeff? It is delish for sure. Goldalish, right? Absolutely. Convo, rise and butter shine. All right. I've been on my crazy quest of studying the cell wall and the cells of our bodies, right? Animal cells, plant cells. This is really the game changer to understand that our cells are made of fat, proteins, and sugars, right? Glycans are critical. The glycobiome, we're going to talk more about that, right? I never stop talking about that, do I? Marvin Malley, East Texas, good morning. Miss Tia Don is feeling better. A little bit of a gallbladder issue, but she's getting better. I'm blessed to have her in my life, and that's kind of what I took care of on Sunday. Still doing it, right? Interpret on Instagram Live as two-person in it. That will be so much easier for deaf couples to know what did you talk about. It will be great. I'm going to look at that. Thank you, Unique Turquoise. We'll put something in that we can get that to happen. You know, to get someone to be an interpreter. Remember, that would be really great. Do we have someone out there that is willing to volunteer as an interpreter on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all of these things? We need more of that for sure. What can we all do? Let's get Instagram to put it as automatic. I know when I'm talking on my devices, it translates. Do you have an automatic translator That might be the other thing, is that you have something that will translate and that might be the best way to do it for sure. Lena, what's the best way for endometriosis, fibroids, and ovarian cysts? I don't want surgery. Well, what is Kiltz going to say, right? Carnivore. This is the very best way. You go carnivore and all of the diseases will significantly be reduced, if not eliminated. That is the game changer that I've found more than anything. But you might also look at my fertility journal, CNY Fertility Family Building Guide, a lot on anti-inflammatory things. Also, we want to reduce the inflammation to maximize the health and wellness of our bodies, right? I had to turn my heater off. I was like boiling in here. But we're going to work on, listen, for all languages around the world. If you have, what is it? You have an interpretation system on another device that will interpret all of it, right? Put it in your language. I think that's the trick, because I know that I have that on my phone, that if I'm listening to someone else in a different language, I can do that, right? All right, snow day, Oklahoma, cold and snowy. Upstate New York, we have some cold and snow coming also. Good morning, Rose, Kev. How's everyone doing? Stopping in, saying hello on your way to work, school, or whatever entertainment of life, involvement of life. Dennis, good morning, my friend. How you doing? 428. All right. Positive thinking every day. MVP, Norman Vincent Peale. Never use the word impossible seriously again. Toss it into the verbal waste basket, right? The word waste bucket. We are all possible and everything, right? Scraping ice in Alaska. Always try to watch. Robbie, Kelly, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Wherever you're in the world, right? We're on the same journey. The life experience, right? Give yourself love. Give the things, everything in your life, love. The more you give them love, the more love just flows in life, right? This idea that we're supposed to flow in life, and the life flow, right, starts with yourself, right? Meat do you recommend daily after a 20-hour fast and work? I'm hungry. I do about a fistful of meat a day, fatty meat, mostly fatty, but you'll find what feels right for you. I generally recommend one meal a day. That's the very best way, right? The pendants, Don, Malcolm, are the pendants on sale? Just put a little note where people could link to them in a post, if you would, so people can find the pendants, the books. Go to drkiltz.com. Melinda, how you doing? Amy, good morning. Thanks for your input last night. Last night on the mighty Kiltz's mighty 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I was a few minutes late. I was on with Serena and Jess from Carnivore Revolution. You got to check out their stuff. I was running a little late. We were talking about the glycobiome and glycobiology and glycosylation and glycation and all the fun stuff that no one's talking about, right? Empty Gut brings a full life. SC3, Steve, Captain Carnivore, Conover. Let's see, Alexandra, I didn't get the link for KMT. Malcolm, could you please put the link for KMT for the meetups on Dr. Kiltz and make sure it gets emailed to everyone that is signed up, right, in the Dr. Kiltz. Don, start selling your pendants. Again, they're on there somewhere, right, Malcolm? And as we're selling them, we'll get Tosh to make some more. Paul, the Viking Carnivore. Do I got it right? The Vikings. Between the Vikings and the Mongols, I think they knew how to eat meat and fight like men, right? All right. Some other topics we're going to be talking about is the fluid mosaic model and how actually all of our cells are just, they're a sea of motion, right? The fats and the lipids the proteins and the glycans are all in motion, right? Nothing is rigid and standing still like a tree, right? And then we're going to talk about the lipid rafts. We'll put these links from Wikipedia. It's understanding that it's all fluid, right? It's all fluid. And then I've been talking a little bit about, and maybe this is, I'll see how this, if you guys can see this. Our foods break down to amino acids from proteins, fatty acids from fat, and simple sugars from plants. All right. The fatty acids, right? The fat goes to the lymphatics, where the amino acids and the simple sugars go to the liver, where they're converted to fat, and then they're taken into the circulation, where the fat converts to acetyl-CoA, which makes the ATP energy of your body. This is really kind of fun and simple, but we're going to put these diagrams up on drkiltz.com and explain them a little bit better for you. So the link for the pendants are on Kiltz cups. Thank you, Malcolm. So let's make sure that link is everywhere. For a pendant, it'll take you right to the place to buy them. Thank you so much, Malcolm. And again, and the Kiltz cups, wear the shirts, wear the hats, where's the tchotchke stuff, right? Again, we're having fun with all of this. You don't need the stuff, but they're kind of fun, aren't they? Right? Thank you, Malcolm. Good morning, Wendy Baston. How you doing? Let's see. I mean, signing, not selling. I mean, singing, signing. Let's see. The pendants. Let's see. Do I have mine? Yeah, I got it. All right. Maybe I didn't understand the question a little bit. All right. M Kid, good. God's morning. It is God's morning. Diet is Batman. Exercise is Robin Tonbo. You want to eat the fatty meat, be the master. That's it, right? We all need to be the masters of the universe. And you're the master of your universe. No one else is the master but you. You're the gods, the creator, right? Every single day. What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you thinking about? I spend my day either in the pottery studio, I'm at my desk, I'm doing videos, or I'm reading some articles to try to understand the function of this most amazing miracle machine. And remember this, you and I are the miracle machines. Autograph, oh, yes. Don, please, Kiltz is an idiot this time of morning some days. Yes, we can do more of that for sure. Thank you for asking. Listen, we are all the artists of life. That's the beauty and fun of this, right? Be the artist, share, be creative every single day, right? So this is kind of fun and interesting. And again, we're going to put some of these monographs on here, but think of the cell membranes with these proteins and then these sugars, which are connected to them, right? So what if glucose was just another glycan that was critical for glycosylation? What if amino acids were simply critical for protein production? And what if fatty acids were not only the cell membrane and critical for that, but they're also the mitochondrial precursor for ATP and not glucose or amino acids directly. That's it, right? Grass-fed leg of lamb, slow cooker, 8 hours on low, no liquid, great alternative burgers and steak. At Jove, thank you very much. Go to Kiltz Mighty Tribe, look at our books online. Kiltz's, these ideas that I've learned from you. Listen, I didn't make any of this up. I'm not the creator of these stories. I'm listening and learning from others. Jonathan, good morning, my friend. Pray to be the answer to someone's prayer today. Speak the truth within God's, right? God's tongue is your tongue, right? And so you want to use your tongue to your truth and triumph. And the most amazing thing is know that God is within all of us, right? Eat fat and or not fat like USA. Let's see. And Vivili, Vivile, Hokum. Yeah. Ok. It's because fat is critical for the survival and health of all of us. The French conundrum, right? The paradox. It's not. Eat the fat, be fit. If you eat plants and lean meat, it's the formula for disease and deadliness, right? Z Rosman, how you doing? Aortic valve replacement with mechanical valve, warfarin for blood thinner for life. Any a chance with carnivore? Warfarin may be a thing of the past if controlled with carnivore. Now, I would say carnivore, absolutely. Fatty meat, no plants, reduces the lectins, which are the phytohemagglutinin, which contribute to the blood clotting. I don't know that you should ever stop the warfarin. That's a whole other story because of the mechanical heart valve. I don't know that answer. That's a good question. All right. Gerolsteiner. There it is. Got to find my Gerolsteiner water. All right. Let's see. Pray to the answer to someone's prayer today. Prayer is critical in life. Prayer is meditation. Prayer is thinking. Every thought you have will attract the thing you want or don't want, right? I don't want that. Well, the universe attracts what you don't want all day long. See, money is made in the mind, not anyplace else, right? So the health and wellness of your body is mental. Wim Hof, right? Meditation, prayer, cold water therapy, the plunge. Do it, right? Guab Monte, good morning. Favorite doctor. Thank you, my friend. God bless you. Don, new recipes or recipes of the week. I totally stunned my family with this Christmas Caesar salad. I know. I love Caesar salad. Sue Zaharoff taught me Caesar salad dressing recipe back in medical school. Very best. Let's see. A half a cup of olive oil, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Let's see. It was 2 egg yolks. Let's see. Pepper. A whole lemon juiced, and a can of anchovies. It was like, and like 2 garlic, 3 garlic. It was the very best, but I stay away from it now because it doesn't do Kiltzy very good anymore. It hurt too much. All right, pain-free. Thank you. Other countries that eat fat or fitter, you must eat the fat to be fit. Our body is made of fat. It's like, it's the simplicity of the story, right? You see, your cell membranes, all cell membranes, are made of mostly lipids, fats, cholesterol, fats. Then they have these integral proteins made from amino acids in the you might not know about the endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus, which are where we make our proteins and our glycoproteins in order to embed them in the walls of the mitochondria, the nuclear membranes, the liposomal membranes, the ER and Golgi membranes, or the free-floating lipoproteins, glycolipoproteins. They're all critical, and fat is most important. And most of us have been eating a low to no fat diet forever. I was raised on plants, lean meat, cereal, pasta bread, right? Non-fat milk, which is all deadly, deadly, deadly. All right. The book of this week is Dr. Ovadia's book, Stay Off My Operating Table. Listen to the Audible book. He reads it. He's amazing. Very inspiring. I did an interview with him a few weeks ago. I'm going to get one on his channel. I did an interview yesterday on Serena and Jess's Carnivore Revolution channel. Really great stuff. We talked about, okay, what does Kiltz love to talk about more than anything? I've got to get Carolyn Bertozzi on this, right? My fast for 5 days, kid, was amazing. 5 days. I broke it Friday night. I had a little bit of diarrhea that night, but just a little bit. It was fast and gone. Felt better. No bowel pain, no bleeding. Amazing, amazing. Fatty meat is the way to go. But read about the glycobiome. You can link to our books on drkiltz.com. And Kiltz cups, I'm still waiting for them to fix my kiln. I've got about 100 cups ready to go, sitting there waiting for the electrician to hook up the power to my new kiln. And then I'm looking for them to fix my old kiln. Aren't these ideas really simple? Now, 5 a.m. might be a little too much for most people, but the trick of life, get up early every day, right? I do my bike. I do my lifting for 15, 30 minutes every morning. And then I get to work. I do my cold shower. And here I am to share ideas. Mitochondria use linoleic acid, produce ATP. Well, mitochondria use fatty acids. All fatty acids, right? Long chain fatty acids cut down into short chain 2-carbon acetyl-CoA. The answer is sure can. But remember, the real fat that we need to be eating is animal fat. There's no significant fat in any plants, by the way. Well, I eat olive oil, I eat coconut oil and avocado oil. Well, those are industrial produced by modern industrial complexes. And now those complexes have been around for a long time. Palm oil, right? Seed oils, all these oils that they're collecting, right? Ultimately are part of the damage to our bodies, I think. So if you're a vegan, okay, those plant oils, that's the best you can do. But if you're vegetarian, it's butter, cream, cheese, eggs. That's it, right? The mitochondria break down fatty acids and utilize them as energy producing. They require oxygen to make ATP, H2O, and CO2, right? The plants, let me see if I've got this. I love all these pictures. So the simplicity once again. All right. I got 1,000 pins here, but I can't find the one. Right? Sunlight plus H2O, photosynthesis, makes carbon dioxide. I mean, it takes the carbon dioxide in the air, sunlight and water, and makes oxygen in the air. Okay, now we take the oxygen along with the food we eat in order to make ATP. Now, we are capable of converting sugars, glycans, and amino acids from proteins in the liver via insulin into fatty acids, which are stored in the liver, fatty liver, and then they're circulated all over the body. See, this idea that cholesterol and fat is bad is the biggest lie you've ever been shared. That's it, right? Biggest. Partner's vitamin D test came out excellent, but I noticed her TSH is a little high. It says below 5 is normal. Fertility, they say below 2.5. And so carnivore. Look at some natural thyroid supplements. The Armor Thyroid is one, but there are some others out there. Eat the thyroid gland. That might be it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's see. What are you taking the olive oil for? You can take it. Actually, the olive oil may suppress the microbes in the mouth, so it might be something better to gargle with. But eat the fatty meat. That's where I go more than anything. That's the way. All right. Let me see if there's any chats on the Mighty Tribes. Thanks for stopping in, my Mighty Tribe team. Good morning, Joseph Gundari. Is there a nutritional difference between cooked fat and raw fat? Well, I don't know that answer. Depends on how you cook it and how you burn it. Animal fats don't oxidize as readily as plant fats when they're cooked. So I think you're probably better with animal fats. And I do lightly cooked. I don't burn them, but I think you're probably okay with cooked. Amy, glycosylation was bad. No, glycation is bad. So, Amy, glycosylation is the normal binding of sugars to proteins. Glycation is the abnormal binding to proteins. So that's the difference. Again, it's a word game. Let's see. And interesting, I pulled out a paper yesterday on let's see if I can read this. Can I read this? How and why plants and human glycans are different in glycans. Insight for molecular dynamics into the glycoblocks architecture of complex carbohydrates. Again, this is the part that most people don't get. Glycosylation is critical for these sugars to bind to proteins and to lipids on the cell wall. But because we are consuming excess plant glycans, they are foreign and damaging to our bodies. That's the simple story. Foreign glycans from plants and microbes are highly antigenic. They damage our body and elicit an immune reaction. Starting radiation for a prostate. Number 3, stay on my lion. Absolutely. The lion's way. I call it the lion's way. Diets are dead, my friends. You and I, we are the mighty tribe and we are the lions of life. It really is so simple and fun, right? Fiber feeds the microbes and it ferments in the esophagus and everywhere. Absolutely, Dombo. Fatty meat for what? Fatty meat. It reduces inflammation and it is the healthiest thing we can eat, right? Pregnancy Cosmetics, good morning. Have you ever noticed that butter doesn't mold, right? And my good friend Bella Ma, steak and butter gal and gang, butter doesn't mold. Eat the butter. Be the master. That's critical in life. And butter makes everything better. Butter is deadly, my friends. Right, Barris, D3K2. Now, some people can't tolerate butter because it's antigenic. Just eat the fatty meat. That's the very best, right? Parminder, 36-hour fasting to go 72. Awesome. Every week. Good. Two-day fast once a week, 3-day fast once a month, and a 5-day fast once or twice a year. Maybe we'll do it in July. Shall we think about July? All right. I've got my bone broth. I heat it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be that much. Let's see, Nutrizione Ziones Testinale. Good morning from Italy. God morning every day. Duck fat is great if you're intolerant to milk. Again, some people can't tolerate. That's a good point, Barris. Sandy Neal, how you doing? A great day. Craig Stockinger. We're visualizing healing and feeling fantastic. And remember, fat in the bowels, when you eat it, it reduces inflammation. It suppresses the microbes that are trying to make alcohol inside your bowels. Nutritional differences. Glycation is abnormal. Glycosylation is normal. Luna BCN1, buenos dias. Guapo, I have heart problems from Italy. Jack Carter Campbell, a lot of our heart problems are all due to a high plant-based, low animal fat. Plant glycans, we'll put a copy of this link. I'll get these to Malcolm. The plant sugars cause inflammation. The animal products you eat have already properly digested those sugars, made their own glycans, and that's how you're doing it, right? Actually, that's probably the best way. Lugol's 2% for pregnancy. Absolutely, Rika. You got to get the Lugol's to get your thyroid iodine. Very important, right? We're doing Dr. Phil Ovadia's book on Stay Off of My Operating Table. We finished with Sally Norton's book, Toxic Superfoods. And Dr. Ovadi has 5 simple tests, right? Your waist circumference less than 40 for men and less than 35 for women. Fasting glucose of less than 100 and a fasting insulin of less than 10. Let's see, the triglycerides less than 150 and a triglyceride HDL level less than 2 and HDL greater than 40 for men and greater than 50 for women. That's his sort of metabolic health markers, right? Copper intake should be up to prevent high ferritin levels. Well, if you eat the fatty meat, you're going to get all of those things. And you eat the liver and the organs. That's it. Blood plasma to increase egg quality. Also, blood, PRP maybe. But eat the fatty meat. I see people's eggs and sperm and embryos, uterus, everything. Bingo, improved tremendously. Rika, my pleasure. Esther, bone broth. Yeah, great drink. This is, all right, someone said what else to drink, and water and bone broth. And you can actually strain this to take out all the solids and all the stuff, and you can even remove the fat. Why would you do that? Don't do that. No, right? Fat is where it's at, and skinny is dead in a famine, and fat and obesity is not the cause of any disease. Done with that, right? A link on our website, drkiltz.com. Easy, right, Malcolm? People can see it, find it easy. The same with all the pendants and the tchotchkes, the shirts, the hats. And you're having a great, awesome, amazing day, right, Craig? Hamburger with liver, make patties. That's awesome. Do it. Sarah Specklin, how you doing? It's the Kiltzies here every day, 5 a.m. most days. I'm actually working to take Sundays off to spend a little more time with Miss Tia. And but I still may do my 5 a.m. Right? All right. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? But most of all, what are you thinking? Remember the law of attraction, right? What you think comes true, because the universe is not created out there. It's created in here. And you are the creator of this amazing, beautiful universe. Is that not simple? It is so simple. Lisa Flanders, Toronto, how you doing? William Woodson, good morning to you, my friend. To Dr. Kiltz, CNY Fertility, Mighty Tribe, and Facebook, YouTube. We need some volunteers to help with translation, but we need to help people. There's got to be some translators just on your phone that as you're listening to me, it will translate and give you the verbal language and or the written word so you can understand it if you're deaf or blind or just hard of any of those things, right? All right. Lisa, again, how was your day? Rennie, for now, good morning. Hope everyone have a wonderful day. Remember this. God, it's a God day. It's a God morning. And God is the great guide to your life, right? That's why having faith in God is critical, right? Have faith in God within you, within life, within the universe, right? So amazing, right? Manifest where your energy goes, your future flows. And that's the whole point about the cells of your body. You see, plants contain all the things that damage your body, right? Right? That plants contain the lacquer that hardens and stiffens your cells. All right. But the fat, when you eat the fat and you eat the fatty meat and you focus mostly on fat, see, not a high protein diet. High protein, low fat diets are deadly. Protein starvation and protein poisoning. I know. It's like, what are you talking about, Kiltz? Protein, it's got the most nutrients. Nope. Nuh-uh. Fatty meat, organ meats, critical for survival. Minimize the amount, slow it down, cool it down, spend more time in meditation, prayer, but go build something, design something, paint something, make something, go to work every day, right? If you're complaining about what other people are doing or not doing, my friends, you are missing the purpose of life, is be the doer, right? 3 people in life: the watchers, the complainers, and the 5%ers are the doers. And my friends, you are already a 5%er because you're now listening and learning to the way, the methods of creativity. That's why I get up at 3 a.m. And I get moving every single day. Good morning, John. Should we add tallow to our meals or just fatty meats? I think tallow, lard. I just do fatty meats. I don't particularly buy. The only fat I buy is duck grease to fry my French fries in from time to time, and I also buy butter. Those are the only 2 fats I buy separate than just buying fatty meat. All right. Moose liver. Yes, Robbie Kelly. Awesome. You're going to ship some down for us? Right, Susan? My cholesterol's 330. My wants. Okay, Susan. I got this. But I got to get my other books here real quick. You got to read Lipid Lunacy. You got to check out Kiltz's book. Listen, lipids, fat. Your doctor wants you to go on a statin, which you don't need. You need to go on fatty meat, stop eating plants, stop eating cereals, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk. Listen, go to the fatty meat, eat less frequently, read, listen, participate in something that's going to be positively inspiring you every day. And high cholesterol. My parents had high cholesterol. They lived to 94. High cholesterol reduces dementia, depression, anxiety, suicidality, criminality. All of those things are amazing. That's it. I started to consume a half a coconut fruit instead of coconut oil. No. I don't recommend coconuts. I don't recommend coconut fruit. I don't recommend fruit, guava, whatever it is. I don't recommend honey of any significance or frequency. My favorite butter. What's Kiltz's favorite butter? It's Wegmans Butter Boy French butter. This is the very, very best. Oh my God. Do I have a fork here? Yeah, I got a fork. I get my fork. Kiltz's butter. Now, some people can't tolerate butter, cream, or cheese. So maybe try goat butter. Can't tolerate that? Do ribeye steaks every day, right, Susan? And Susan, if you go to my website, drkiltz.com, there's some links. Dr. David Diamond, who's a researcher, basically the statins I don't think are good for us in the long run or the short run. And the cholesterol in and of itself is not like the one marker that says, oh, high cholesterol, heart disease. You have to have all those other markers that may be the factor. But in my opinion, fatty meat, I call it the baby's way. Let's see, do I have my I got to get my sheet. Give me a second. Kilt's got to walk off a second. I'm coming. All right. Listen, this is Kiltz's meals. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. You got to treat yourself from time to time, right? Lugol, Sarah, you can get it on Amazon or you get it at the local somewhere. Lugol's 2%, 1 or 2 drops a day for the iodine. But this is the way. And don't forget, if you haven't joined Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, it's free. We have a new edition, sort of a Carnivore 101 for $30. Really working to share some ideas that we are all, guess what? Lions and lionesses. We are not pigs, cows, and sheep, but you and I have been domesticated through marketers that are marketing to you that you have to eat your fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. And honey and fruit is good for you. My friends, No, 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 no. Super Doc, Luis Henry Mitchell, how you doing, my friend? You are the best. Thank you for stopping in. Tom Skog, how you doing? Carnivore and gout attacks. My friend, fatty meat. Eat it less frequently, one meal a day, but you must eat fatty meat. Lean meat is deadly. See, lean meat, people don't understand this, right? It's a hard one, but it's easy, right? Fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. That's it. Sugars are not. Amino acids are not. They're precursors. Amino acids and sugars or glycans go to the hepatic portal system to the liver and via insulin become fat. There's your fuel. All right. That's simple as gout is caused by a low fat, plant based, lean meat diet. Deadly. Sorry, right? Cheeses do you recommend? I eat Parmesan, Joseph Kunduri, Parmesan, blue cheese. Those are my primary ones, but minimize the cheese and maximize the fatty meat. Fatty meat. You got to say fatty meat because I do a 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. Prioritize eating fat over protein and fatty meat over everything else. The plants are the predators, right? Dairy is understood by the body as gluten. Then you get the same symptoms. Well, Barris, not everyone. Some people are able to tolerate that better than others. So you want to minimize it if you're having problems. But some people are more able to tolerate milk. But ultimately, the real milk from human beings is mom's milk. And so there are other animals that have different glycans which have more antigenic potentials. So that's true, Barris. Thank you. Let's see. TSH4 cause infertility. Well, it doesn't cause infertility, but it's a factor that may be related to what's going on in your body. So by simply taking a little bit of thyroid hormone, desiccated thyroid better, you may be helping out. But the most important part is go carnivore. Go eat one meal a day. So 23 and 1 is the way that you'll reduce inflammation and minimize the milk from anything other than your mommy. But ultimately, until about 2 to 4, I don't know the number that most animals are breastfeeding, but then you should go right to the meat off the bone. All right. Pregnancy cosmetics safe. God bless you. T. Tucker, thanks. Let's see. Gillen Tinson, Michelle, Kay, Crean, Renee, Bevy, thanks for stopping in the podcast. I'm a trucker. Let's see. Mira, Feed, Mira. Let's see. Mira, TLHED. Mira Led. I apologize, Mira. I'm going to keep them a little short, but listen, thank you to the truck drivers and everyone driving. Give them their space. Listen, they're delivering all the critical things for our lives, right? Medicines, foods, all the stuff you love to get delivered that most of us often don't even need, right? How carnivore lifestyle helps thyroid levels become optimal because plants contain chemicals and antigens that damage the thyroid gland. That's it. You see, the simplicity of the story is plant glycans, all right? Plant glycans are foreign glycans of any significance and frequency, right? So people have anaphylactic reactions to plants, shellfish, seafoods, right? But not to ribeye steak. So you're reducing the anti-thyroid chemicals and products that come from plants. See, plants want to make you fertilizer, Moante. Let's see. So it really is simple, but you want it. The thyroid gland is critical for the normal function of all your cells and metabolism, right? Once you drop your thyroid levels, your metabolism in your body slows, right? You're a lagger, right? And so excess thyroid also speeds things up, but it's just the right level. But there are actually thyroid hormones in plants, and there are anti-thyroid products in plants that damage your thyroid. That's it, right? Let's see. Mira, to all my trucker friends, thanks for saying hi, stopping in. Wherever you're at in this world, keep on trucking. And we're delivering goods to the gods. And what do you need and what do you don't need? Well, you'll figure that out, right? Let's see. Lewis, again, Super Docs. You are superhuman, my friend. To Barris, let's see. Garav, Faith, thank you, Tom and Sarah. Appreciate everyone. 1 to 2 drops of Lugol's 2% on the skin, or a couple of drops in your coffee, tea, don't drink it anymore, or your bone broth, right? Eat a fist a day. That's it, Craig. I'm a fistful a day. I do maybe 1 or 2 little pieces of meat to snack a day, but mostly. Faith, good morning. See, plants have evolved for millions of years longer than you and I. Their cells have more DNA than you and I. They're smarter than you and I, to the point that they actually control you, right? Oh, I can't live without my plants, right? Bad diarrhea on Carnivore, Fraser, it'll heal. It'll heal. It'll heal. But do more fasting, less food, and less food, you'll feel better, right? Glycine benefits, Chris. Eat all of your nutrients from fatty meat. That's the very best way. Eggs, bacon, butter, cream, a little bit if you want, but extra glycine, you don't need it. Listen, all the essential amino acids and fatty acids are in the meat, right? Do not eat lean chicken, lean fish, lean poultry. Lean meat is deadly. You must eat the fatty meat. All right, 12 minutes here. You need to do some fasting. Add a little bit of magnesium. Glycinate may help, but mostly you got to heal the glycobiome and get yourself checked if it doesn't slow down, right? You have to heal the glycobiome. You see, the bowels are covered by a sugar layer called the glycocalyx that is damaged. And basically from there, let me see, I have a better picture than that. From there, the body damages it. It's damaged. I know it's coming. Bear with Kiltzy. The glycobiome, glycobiology. Check it out. All right. All right, here it is. There's a mucopolysaccharide layer made of glycans, which protect you and keep the bacteria and yeast out, the microbes, and protect and prevent leaky gut. You likely have a damaged gut that needs more time to heal. Fasting is the very best way to do that, Fraser. Animals get tortured. You're killing plants. Listen, we're lions. Robbie, if you want to just keep eating the plants, go at it. We are human beings. We are the hunters of the world. We are eating a species-specific diet. Wolves and lions eat meat. Humans evolved eating meat. If you don't want to do it, your choice, by the way. We need to honor everyone's choice. But I'm sorry, we have changed the evolution of the world by basically too many people, too much industrial stuff, and now they're trying to make fake meat out of plants. Domesticated humans will follow that one. Stop being domesticated. Come back to the lion side. It's simple. Luke, David's ideal macro ratio. Let's see, Ariola Bakery. I do 1-to-1 fat to protein, 2-to-1 fat to protein. I minimize and eliminate the plants. That's it. Carol Champagne Wallace, enough with the snow, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I love the snow. I got my new snowboard, so I'm excited about that. Uzbekistan, hello, my friend. Jazzer, oh boy, 95. How about that? All right. Ideal Macros. Thanks for stopping in again. Vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, and carnivorians. Remember, lions lead, sheep be the feed. We are built to eat meat. Now, if you say, well, I don't want to do that, that's your choice. But if you want to understand the fact that all plants break down to sugar, that is the cause of much of our damage. Mary, Texas Slim would be an excellent guest. Absolutely. I'll have to do Texas Slim. Moving on, done. How do you cook the organ meats? Cooked liver yesterday. I either broil it under the broiler or I saute it with a little butter. I don't like it overcooked, but I stick to duck liver is my favorite. I tried some kidney and heart and brain, but my favorite is still fatty ribeye steak. What does Kiltz eat every day? Fatty ribeye steak every single day. That's it. Let's see. Carol, my pleasure. Life-saving tips, right? Simple. What are Kiltz's simple isms, right? Kiltz isms. 1, faith first. 2, fertile fatty foods. Baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Add the salt. 3, get moving, right? To be fit, get moving, be creative. You don't have to run. You don't have to jog. You don't have to bike. You don't have to lift weights. You simply have to get up out of bed, neaten up the house, make the bed, put your clothes away, right? Do the laundry, wash the dishes, clean it up. Let the environment be better. I got to do that myself today. And then either go build something, design something, learn something, go to school, right? Lifelong learning. My best work at 90 and above. That's the chore. That's the choice, right? Let's see. Monty, glycine benefits. Again, you don't need all the supplements. I sell a nutritional organ meats and liver meats through Dr. Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions if you don't want to eat the organs. I personally think the organs are good, but you're best eating the organs. Tanzania, Nafs Al-Zakia. Good morning, my friend. Good afternoon. Good evening. All around the globe, my friends, we are identical Ferraris. We are the temples and we are the gods. When we learn to love and accept all people for their differences, size, shape, age, weight, gender, doesn't matter, all the same. Sorry, right? Jelaine, 30 Yvonne, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. It's the 5 a.m. hour of power for some thoughts and ideas to lead and live your best life. Living your best life you're doing right now, right? That's the trick to understand. I am doing it right now. And again, if you go, you can either look at my Carnivore book you can download from drkiltz.com. And my Keto has some similar things in there as the Carnivore. And then my Living Your Best Life, Daily Inspirations, the Fertile Feast, which is about fertility. And it's all about fertility because this is a fertile life you're living. You're living, right? That's it. Recommended percent body fat for women. I don't have a body fat, but too low. Listen, when you know what it looks like when it's too low, right? That's it. But 10%, maybe the number. But it may be as high as 20% to be healthy. But I don't think we really know that number. But we know what too skinny looks like, and we know what too fat looks like. But being fat doesn't cause disease, but being too skinny absolutely does, right? If you simply change your diet to the proper human nutrition, then you will know the difference, right? I don't weigh, I don't measure. I just imagine the beauty and the perfection your body is, no matter the size, shape, age, weight, gender. But if you're having some difficulty and challenges and you want to change it, what's the best thing to do? Where's Kiltz's Baby's Way, right? which is one meal a day. Don't forget Kiltz's fatty ice cream. Don't forget the salt. And I focus on bacon, eggs, butter, and beef. Again, treat from time to time, salt all the time. One meal is all you need to do, and steak every day. All right, M Kid, you rock, my friend. Delightful. Thanks for stopping in. Loyalty over royalty. Awesome. Des USC. I was a USC Trojan. I was LA City College, USC. Eventually, I went and did my fellowship at Harbor UCLA. So I do have both the USC and the UCLA. I'm from Los Angeles, Silver Lake. All right, my friends. We're just finishing up. Eat a fist a day. What more do you need? Now, if you're doing more running and crazy stuff, you need more, go at it, right? Sandy Neal, great day. Jennifer, Carol, Chris, Gaurav, Mohanty, thank you so much to everyone. Fight on, Trojan. See, that's why I love my KMT and my USC colors, right? Yellow and gold. Susie, 4:30, good morning. All right, I'll be signing off in just a minute. Thanks for stopping in. I got a busy day at CNY, big surgeries today, but here to help people, whether it's through traditional Western medicine, alternative Western medicine, Eastern medicine, or it's integration. But remember this, faith over facts, right? Faith over facts, spirit over science, and look in the mirror and see the gods. And the gods are the creators of everything. And you're the creator of your everything. And keep reading the scientific ideas, but be open and discerning to the possibility the science is wrong, and begin to look at, I look at function, right? I look at function. And I wonder, well, what is about the bowels and the liver? What's so important about them? Why does all the blood flow from the bowels go to the liver? Why, if you don't have insulin, you get skinny, but if you add extra insulin, you get fat? Because insulin's job, along with the liver's job, is to make fat in the liver, by the way. And that's so simple, right? Naf, Sakari, good. God bless you, my friend, all around the globe. And if you haven't read Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl, you must. You must read, listen, learn from opposite ideas and approaches, right? Because too often we fight opposites, but I want you to foster and stand still and go, that's interesting. I didn't know that, right? Everyone, moving on, don't have an amazing diet. But what I learned is that maybe sugar is just another glycan for glycosylation. And if you haven't read about the glycobiome yet, you've got some really amazing reading to go. Glycosylation is what glycans are for, to add sugars to proteins to make them functional. And fatty acids are the mitochondrial fuel, and without them, you're dead. All right, Treen, Flossie, love your energy. Great day. I got to sign off. I got my 6 a.m. meeting with my team. I love you. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Alligator. Take care. New York. Transfers and retrievals only in Syracuse right now. That's my most work for sure. All right. Moving on, done. I don't know. Maybe I'll give a little strum for. I lost part of my team already, but. Have a great day, my friends. Thanks for stopping in for an hour, 5 minutes, or whatever. Keep on trucking and be careful. Give the truckers more space and room on the road. All right, my friends. God bless you. All right, Holistic NYC, Treen. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Craig Stockinger, babies.